afternoon and welcome to the 2021 Christmas program. Friends, my little friends, you're all wondering what these big kids are doing over here looking in costumes. All funny, right? They're going to do their program when you guys get done, okay? So after you're all done and you go sit with your mom and dad, then they're going to do a whole show too. Cool? Yeah. That's why they're over there. All right? My name is Jennifer Bullock, and I am the director of the Christmas program, and I am honored to do that. It's one of my favorite things I do every year, and because I love it so much, I do both the little ones and the big ones, so we make it work. And they are ready to show you what they've learned. We've been working for weeks on this, and it's been super fun, and they've done a great, great job. For your information, we are recording this. So after the program today, we will have a link that I will email to you or get to you somehow, or you can email me if you don't get it, that you can see it on YouTube. And so you can have anybody you want that's not here to be able to see it, or the kids themselves if they want to watch it later. Yep. So we will have that as well. Are you ready? Yeah. Me too. Let's go. We need it louder.
Welcome, welcome to our nativity. Welcome, welcome to our nativity. You will love it, just you see. Welcome everybody to our nativity. Welcome, welcome here on this special night. Welcome, welcome here on this special night. Welcome everybody to our nativity. Welcome, welcome to our nativity. Welcome, welcome to our nativity. You will love it, just you see. Welcome everybody to our nativity.
It was bedlam down at the stable. It was nearly time for bed, and all the animals wanted to sleep in there. There was George the donkey. Yeehaw! There was Henry the mule. Yeehaw! There was sheep. There was Nellie the horse. There were Clucky and Lucky the chickens. There was Gobble the turkey. The Bubble and Squeak the mice and their enormous family. And there was Gordon the goat. It was such a squash in that stable that George the donkey knocked over the water.
Oh, dear.
Gobble the turkey knocked over the shovels.
Oh, dear.
Nellie the horse bumped into the manger so the hay went everywhere.
Oh, dear.
The chicken scuffed up the straw till it was all messy.
Oh, dear.
Polly and Molly were in such a rush to find somewhere to sleep that they sent the buckets flying.
Oh, dear!
And Sidney the cow munched so much hay that he couldn't sit down.
Oh, dear!
There was straw and hay scattered all over the place. The water trough was overturned and there were buckets and shovels everywhere. Everything was
Hiddly-diddly!
in the stable.
Higgledy-piggledy, higgledy-piggledy, everything's upside down. Higgledy-piggledy, higgledy-piggledy, up in the air, down the ground. I don't
stable had never been so disorganized, and things were getting worse and worse when there was a loud knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
It was Cooper the cat.
Oh dear! Run away, mice.
Cooper had some news. A baby's gonna be born.
Where?
In the stable.
There's no room for a baby. There's no room for a baby.
The animals were very surprised. The stable was already full and it was very... There was no room for a baby.
There's no room for a baby.
Do you think we can make room?
Yes, we can.
Out on the dusty road coming toward Bethlehem was a man called...
Joseph.
He led a donkey, and riding on the donkey was a lady called...
Mary.
Soon they reached Bethlehem. Then they tried to find a place to stay. But at each inn, the answer was the same.
Knock, knock, knock.
First grade?
Have you got room?
Everybody else?
Sorry, we're full.
Everybody?
Knock, knock, knock. Have you got room? Sorry, we're full. You can knock and knock and knock. There's no room in the inn. You can knock and knock and knock. There's no room. There's no room. There's no room at the inn. You can wait and wait and wait. There's no room at the inn. You can wait and wait and wait. There's no room. There's no room. There's no room at the inn. You can ask and ask and ask. There's no room in the inn. You can ask and ask and ask. There's no room. There's no room. There's no room at the inn. You can knock and knock and knock. There's no room at the inn. You can knock and knock and knock. There's no room. There's no room. There's no room at the inn.
All the inns were full, and Mary and Joseph were getting very, very tired. They came to the last inn and...
Knock, knock, knock. Knock. Have you got room? Sorry, we're full.
But his wife said they can sleep in the barn. The innkeeper and his wife led Mary and Joseph to their stable. Mary and Joseph looked inside and said...
Oh dear! It's tickling here.
The stable was very...
Tickly, tickly.
And the animals were getting more and more excited. But they didn't know that this baby was going to be a very special baby indeed, and that some very important people were going to come and see him. Out in the east, 3 noble kings rode on tall camels toward Bethlehem. They followed a great big star.
Did you see the kings riding, riding? Did you see the kings riding, riding? Did you see them follow the star? On and on through the dust in the desert, on and on and on. Did
Back at the stable, the animals were busy cleaning the stable. But there was still no room for a baby, and everything still looked
Piggly.
Where was the baby going to go?
In the stable, of course.
Out in the hills, there were shepherds watching their sheep. They looked up into the sky and said,
Angels.
Lots and lots of beautiful angels appeared. They had a message for the shepherds.
Baby Jesus was born.
The angel said, go to Bethlehem and see the baby. Ready? Oh, whoops. Yeah, that one. We're singing that one next. Sorry.
We are angels from heaven, angels from heaven, angels from heaven, with a message for you. We are angels from heaven, angels from heaven, angels from heaven, with a message for you. A baby has been born tonight. A baby has been born. So leave your sheep, forget your sheep. A baby has been born. We have come here to tell you, come here to tell you, come here to tell you what wonderful news. We have come here to tell you, come here to tell you, come here to tell you what wonderful news. A baby has been born tonight. A baby has been born. So leave your sheep, forget your sheep. A baby has been born. He is born in a manger, born in a manger, born in a manger, in Bethlehem too. He is born in a manger, born in a manger, born in a manger, in Bethlehem too. A baby has been born tonight. A baby has been born. So leave your sheep, forget your sheep. A baby has been born.
The shepherds went as fast as they could. Back at the stable, the animals couldn't believe their eyes. They knew this baby must be special, but the stable was still, and there was still one question. Where was the baby going to go? So Mary laid baby Jesus on the hay. The animals lay down and watched the beautiful baby sleep. Okay, now. Ready? Everything still looked, but the baby Jesus didn't mind. There was a knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
It was the... Now the whole stable was more, but no one seemed to mind. Then
Knock, knock, knock.
it was the...
Wise men.
It was even more,
Piggly.
but no one seemed to care. The wise men had gifts to give. They were gold and
Frankincense.
and
Myrrh.
The stable was very, very full and very. The baby Jesus had been born, and the animals and the shepherds and the kings wanted to tell the whole world about it. And that is